Rituparna Chakraborty, co-founder and executive director at Teamlease Services. Well, picking up from what Shantanu just talked about, we are seeing the question whether quiet quitting is about bad bosses or bad employees, right? Do companies need to look at management practices? If there are quiet quitting employees, is that a sign that there are poor managers who don't want to do the work to support, to train, to coach, to mentor, to give feedback to employees? Is it about bad employees or bad bosses?
So the thing is, first and foremost, a little bit of a confusion going on what exactly is quiet quitting. Quiet quitting essentially doesn't necessarily mean that there is a issue directly with work-life balance. Sometimes people feel that they are putting in a certain amount of effort, but they lack acknowledgement, recognition, they're lacking rewards. There could be issues around politics, they feel overlooked. There are many reasons, honestly, and in such situations, people actually decide that, that I'm going to be showing up at work, however, I'm not going to possibly be giving all my best to the work, right? That's essentially what it means. So, yes, sometimes it could be very individual. It may not be a widespread phenomena, but it's on account of a particular boss who's not, or a manager who's not handling his or her employees in the right fashion, or probably doesn't understand. So there could be a lot of trends. I think now more than ever before, I think organizations are extremely, I wouldn't say we are perfect. I think organizations are improving, but they are also realizing the importance of kind of listening or getting some kind of a pulse in terms of whether employees are engaged, whether they are in sync with the purpose of the organization, whether they're showing up motivated. We're doing much better than probably what we were doing 5 years back. However, yes, such incidents can still happen, one-off, which go unnoticed, unrecognized. And the problem with a scenario like this is that gentleman or that woman actually shows up at work every day, right? They are showing up, they're clocking in their hours. It's just that they are not as productive or as motivated or as effective as they once used to be. So it's a phenomena which is not easy to spot, but if there are any early signs of it, it needs to be tackled at the butt, right at the early stages itself.
All right, so people don't quit jobs, they're quitting managers. The irony is, we're talking about this attitude to do the minimal at work at a time when every day we read headlines about chronic unemployment in India, and that's why we usually have Teamlease on to give us those statistics. But that is, of course, a topic for an entirely different show also.